Jimmy Carter defends Obama's absence in Paris. The former president tells Yahoo News the attack on Charlie Hedbo could not have been prevented. That's a shitty defense, because it doesn't justify him not being there. It's just like knocking over a soda, and instead of getting a paper towel, just say there was nothing I could do about it and walk away. Okay, rant time. My friend Ross, my brother, and I were sitting in the living room, so I said to them, I don't like the Big Bang Theory because the guy who plays Sheldon is gay. So immediately, they jump on me for being anti-gay, and somehow racism got mixed up in there. So they started bringing up the fact that I said, I hate black people. But the reason I feel so strongly about that is because in school one time, I stopped and I said hi to this black kid, Nick. He just walked away. Does that make him racist for not wanting to associate with a white person? So I meant the black people who don't want to be a part of society. You know, talk to people, get involved, like my dad tells me I should do. But there was no way of them ever knowing that because they're liberals. So they call me racist because when I say I hate black people, they think all black people act the same. So they think I'm talking about all black people. But by lumping them all together like that and assuming they do act the same, they're actually racist. You see, there are two kinds of black people. Ones that want to help out in the community, get jobs, pay taxes like everyone should. Then there are blacks like Mike Brown who hurt the community by being a drugged up thief. To make a long story short, good and bad, and that's what I meant. I hated those kinds of blacks, the bad kind. By the way, I asked my friend Ross Schienbart what racism meant. He didn't even know, so he gave me this liberal bull, or should I say liberbull, about racism comes in different forms. What is this, the X-Men? He lost. Degernous responds to gay agenda accusations. A Christian Post article claims Ellen DeGenerous uses her marriage to influence children. The important thing is to be true to yourself. I now want to be true to all of you and say the gay agenda is far more complicated than you think. Everyone is in on it. We have Democratic parents making babies and then killing them, like all those cases of hot car deaths. We also have cases of Democratic parents paying off someone in an undisclosed location, like that random man who threw a 6-year-old off a bridge. It's all part of the same-sex people should be allowed to adopt babies because look what straight people are doing to them movement. I'm going to go on another rant here because it says right here on Yahoo News, boy who claimed he went to heaven who recants. The best-selling book documenting a 6-year-old's journey to heaven and back while in a coma is being pulled from shelves. Do you know what kind of people have this kind of attitude? The same type of people who comment on the video of Johnny Crawford singing "Your Nose Is Gonna Grow" and commenting, "I thought this was a chick," commented by Laura McNaughton. The kind of people who comment on a video of a song sung by Leif Garrett and commenting 2 words, "freak show." I can't remember the YouTuber, but if you're watching this, I want to tell you about 2 words. Asshole, asshat, ignorant moron, fuckface, go die, kill yourself, fuck off, shithead, fuck you. These types of people do their very best to belittle whatever they can. Have you heard this story? 3D printed heart model helps save girl's life? Do they have any more of those? Because liberals could sure use them. I want to switch to something else, which is too many candidates. Does flood GOP hopefuls mean trouble for 2016? You know those commercials about the beaten animals? They look into the camera with their sad eyes, wanting no more of what they already endured. I can't say this for all Americans, but it does apply to me. I'm looking at the GOP candidates with my sad eyes. I'm looking at the Republican Senate with my sad eyes. Islamic extremists in the United States killing people. I don't have to go into detail about what's going on, do I? But anyway, as I look into the GOP candidates in the Republican Senate with my sad eyes, I want them to fix it. Send them back or kill them like they kill us if you can't send them back. All I know is I don't want to endure this democratic third world country type of government we have going on anymore. Jennifer Lopez dishes. But speaking of dishes, there have been complaints about prisoners' meals not being malnourished. The definition, which is affected by improper nutrition or an insufficient diet. So in other words, prisoners, which are mostly illegal anyway, get proper food, and our kids get vomit-tasting food, according to students from a Texas school. Another case of liberal double standard hypocrisy. In your face. Anyway, Jennifer Lopez dishes on starring roles in Boy Next Door. If the role had been for Jennifer Aniston, she would be the boy. Because according to multiple sources, 95% chance of Jennifer Aniston being born male. Get this, it pays to write a letter to Obama. 8 people who wrote to the president will get to sit with the First Lady at the State of the Union address. Their stories. Look triple amputee letter to Obama and you'll see how much that paid off. And what stories will it tell? Oh my god, I got to sit next to the first transvestite turned sexual man lady. Listen, the do's and don'ts of skipping a kid's birthday party. Did the parents of Alex Nash, the 5-year-old who was charged $25 for missing his friend's shindig, do anything wrong? Now I'm going to go right to this story over here. Supreme Court. Muslim inmates can grow beards. An Arkansas inmate is permitted to grow half an inch beard in accordance with his beliefs. The court says ruling against it is a state law. The definition of inmate is a person who is confined to an institution such as a prison. Now, why would a Muslim be in prison? Breaking the law? So shouldn't there be do's and don'ts for people who break the law? No? What about the 12-year-old boy who was told to stop reading the Bible during free time? What about his beliefs? Wake up, losers. Hypocrisy in your fucking faces as usual. Mark Wahlberg, victim, says he should be pardoned. Kristen Atwood, by the way, that's where you'll be looking if you sit next to the First Lady during the State of the Union address. Atwood. Anyway, she's a 4th grade student when the actor threw rocks and shouted racial epithets at her. Look up the video of Muslim kids harassing a white girl and pushing her while laughing at her. Is that not the same thing? Hypocrisy. I'm going to end today's video with these final points. Reagan Reports says that ISIS and Al-Qaeda are teaming up, and also leaked documents show most illegals now immune to arrest. Whether you're a self-loathing liberal or not, if you're in this country and you hate yourself, Democrats in power will hate you twice as much. And these hypocrisies, one after the other after the other. Well, let's just say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and as I told you, one after the other, they're painting a clear portrait of how they feel about us. They're letting us know, loud and clear.